Hey fight fans, welcome back again to another episode with the African Fighters, and on today's episode we'll be giving you a roundup of everything happening in the world of combat sports. Stay with us. Alright, as a matchup between Manel Kape and Kai France continues to gain traction ahead of a potential showdown scheduled for UFC 293, Manel Kape took to social media to announce his contract extension with the UFC in very exciting fashion, suggesting that he was very pleased with the new contract, although Kape has had quite a frustrating few couple of months due to fight cancellations. This had made it significantly tougher on him, and hence this contract extension comes as a real exciting news for the Portuguese Angolan fighter. Alright, Eddie claims that he's heard Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou may be sharing the boxing ring in the near future. However, it appears that the matchup would only be an exhibition bout. Combat sports fans have eagerly been awaiting news of Francis Ngannou's next fight since he signed with the PFL earlier this year, with the expectation being that the Cameroonian intends to box before returning to MMA. The Predator and Fury have had quite a number of exchanges in the past, and apparently Eddie has heard some details that indicates the two might actually be close to meeting in the ring.
I believe so. This is what I've heard. It'll be an exhibition.
Exhibition?
Apparently. No knockdowns or anything. I don't know. I mean, I'm only telling you what I've heard. Who knows what's what, but I think that is apparently what is going to be the next fight. Disappointing, but it is what it is.
Long-time combat sports fans will know to take Eddie Hearn's comment with a grain of salt, given the rarity of MMA's fighters actually taking on top boxers, as well as how active Fury has been online as of late. Alright, and still staying on Francis Ngannou, the Cameroonian mixed martial arts superstar on Tuesday the 27th of June inaugurated the first ever sports complex dedicated to the practice of mixed martial arts called the First Arena and Academy Project by the Francis Ngannou Foundation. The magnificent edifice situated at the Bonamuzadi neighborhood in Douala is erected on a surface area of 1,000 square meters and was officially presented to the press. Ngannou and the Royal Games of Cameroon Premier Bet, in their respective commitment to promote this discipline, have promised to give their best for the emergence of talent in MMA on the African soil, and especially in Cameroon. The launching ceremony was marked by a spicy gala night, bringing together 7 nations respectively, such as Gabon, Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Central African Republic, Ivory Coast, and Cameroon. These were all 3 round 5 minutes bouts and were very entertaining. Alright, Henry Fadipe is set to take on former Polish contender for the welterweight title, Christian Kazubowski, in his 3rd outing with the organization. Henry Fadipe made his KSW debut in November of last year during the KSW 76 gala. He clashed with Albert, subjecting him to the so-called Peruvian tie, one of the most effective techniques in the history of the KSW, and was awarded a bonus for his action. In his 2nd fight in the cage, Fadipe had to recognize the superiority of Marcin Krakowiak, with whom he lost to on point. The Irishman has won 13 fights so far, 9 of which he ended by knockout and 3 by submission. In his MMA career, Fadipe won the middleweight titles of the highly regarded African organization, the EFC, and the Irish Cage Gods. He also won the Cage Legacy Brand Championship belt. Henry is also a former ISK K1 champion and would look to become the welterweight champion of the KSW very soon. Alright, after opening his account for the year with a 5-round win over Imavov, Sean Strickland once again fought down the pecking order in the middleweight division, this time against an unranked newcomer. During a recent video uploaded to his YouTube channel, former middleweight title holder turned commentator Michael Bisping gave his take on Strickland's latest octagon triumph. Bisping, who has had a cage-side view of the American's first finish since 2020, praised Strickland's performance owing to the display. He noted that he'd be more than open to watching Strickland compete for Adesanya's championship. In his words, he said he feels that Israel Adesanya has fought everyone. Of course, he's fought Robert Whittaker twice, and the winner of Drukas versus Whittaker will get the next title shot. In his opinion, there's no way Drukas wins, and so we are probably going to see Whittaker and Adesanya for the 3rd time. Bisping also went on to say that he'll be honest after Strickland's win over Magomedov, he wouldn't mind seeing a fight between Strickland and Adesanya. And of course, the trash talk in the lead up to the fight would be phenomenal. Adesanya, however, is yet to respond to the strong comments made by Strickland, where he called into question the skin color and the race of the champion. Strickland is on a 2-fight win streak, albeit against fighters lower in the rankings, after back-to-back losses against Jared Cannonier and Alex Pereira. The unbeaten heavyweight contender Aslanbek Makhmudov looked invincible, crushing Rafael Akpejori by a second-round knockout. Makhmudov knocked Akpejori down 2 times in round 1.